Have you ever found yourself scratching your head, wondering why she said, "I just need space," but then posts bikini pictures just hours later? It feels like she's playing a game, right? But here's the thing. You're not crazy. She's playing a game, and high-value men don't play defense. They outsmart the game with something far more powerful: silence, presence, and purpose. So let's dive deep into the mindset of a high-value man and discover how he remains calm, composed, and magnetic without ever playing her games. 1. Understanding the game but never reacting to it. A high-value man sees the game, but he never reacts to it. Here's the first truth. A high-value man is never confused. When a woman pulls back, it's not a mystery to him. He's calculated, controlled, and composed. Why? Because he sees the pattern. He knows exactly when she's trying to create drama to get a reaction, when she delays texts to stir anxiety, when she flirts with other guys to test his emotional leash, when she posts cryptic captions to grab attention. He doesn't flinch. He doesn't send that desperate text or ask, "Did I do something wrong?" No, because he's not fighting for her attention. He's filtering for authenticity. Women's games only work on men who don't know their value. But a high-value man, he's got emotional discipline. Reacting impulsively only gives away power, and power is what these games are designed to test. When she plays cold, he stays warm with himself. When she pulls back, he leans into his purpose. When she tries to get under his skin, he smiles, because he knows exactly what's happening. The key is simple. If you don't participate in the game, it can't control you. Watch it like a chessboard, and you become unbeatable. Chica 2. Honesty over manipulation. High-value men don't reward manipulation. They reward honesty. Let's face it, attention is currency, and manipulation is how it's often earned. So when a woman plays games, acting distant or dropping vague "I'm not sure" bombs, she's really asking one thing: can I control this man's emotions? Here's the deal. If a man reacts by chasing, he loses respect. But if he stays calm, direct, and honest, that's when the magic happens. When she says, "I don't want a relationship, but I still want to talk," a high-value man will respond, "I don't do gray areas. I don't share energy with confusion." That's it. Clarity is power. And here's the final twist. The moment she stops playing games and starts speaking clearly, that's when he opens up. He rewards what's real and ignores what's fake. He teaches her that if she wants his time, she must bring peace or leave. 3. Never abandon your frame for attraction. A high-value man never abandons his frame for anyone, not even for the most beautiful woman in the world. What does this mean? Your frame is your internal compass. It's your principles, your vibe, the way you carry yourself. Women don't fall for men who agree with everything they say. They fall for men who stand for something. The moment you start bending your rules to gain her approval, you lose her respect. It doesn't matter how much chemistry you have. If she can knock you off your center, you've lost. A high-value man is rooted in his truth. When chaos comes, he doesn't react. He doesn't chase her when she cancels plans last minute. He doesn't beg for her attention when she gives him the silent treatment. He knows his worth. She says, "You're too hard to read." He smiles. "That's because I'm not trying to impress you." Detachment is the ultimate test of power. Here's a lesson most men don't learn until it's too late. The more you chase, the more she slips away. You can't chase your way into a woman's heart, especially when she's testing your backbone. This is where detachment becomes the ultimate test of power. But hold up. Don't confuse detachment with coldness. It doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you don't cling. High-value men don't obsess over what she's doing. They don't stay up rereading her texts or break their routines just to get a few more minutes with her. They understand that what's meant for you flows effortlessly toward you. What doesn't will bring drama, confusion, and inconsistency. When that drama shows up, a high-value man lets it go. He walks away from jealousy games and manipulative tactics. Why? Because he values his mental peace. She posts thirst traps for attention. Cool. He doesn't engage. If she's giving the world access, she no longer qualifies for his exclusivity. The man who detaches is the man who chooses. His dignity over desire, and he knows that if she respects him, she'll come correct. If she doesn't, she'll fall back into the sea of boys who are just trying to impress her, but he'll still be standing tall, watching the waves roll in, unshaken. 5. Let her choose, but you make the decision. This is subtle, but deadly. Effective. A high-value man lets her choose, but he makes the decision. Most men give away their power by trying to convince a woman to choose them, not a high-value man. He gives her space to express, flirt, and pursue. But deep down, he knows he's the one deciding if she's worth his energy. She can be stunning, magnetic, even obsessed with him, but if she brings stress, instability, or manipulative games, he chooses himself every time. No drama, no begging, so just a silent exit. I don't need this, I want peace. That's his mantra, and here's the most powerful part. When you stay rooted in your truth, when you choose peace over chaos, when you walk away without hesitation, that's when you gain the respect you deserve. Conclusion: command respect through silence, strength, and stoic fire. A high-value man doesn't beg for love. He commands it with quiet strength, emotional control, and stoic fire. He knows that to be truly attractive, you don't need to chase, manipulate, or react. You need to be unshakable. So, if you're ready to stop playing the game and start living by your own rules, drop the word unshakable in the comments below. Let me know you're building a storm of strength and purpose, and that you're ready to walk away from anything that doesn't serve you. Remember, high-value men aren't just desired, they're unforgettable. If you enjoyed this, tap your subscribe, because you're not alone in this. We're building men who don't chase attention, they command it. Until next time, stand tall, speak less, and watch everything unfold.